What is up, Ordinary? Top 10 things I was wrong about. I was wrong about a lot of stuff, so let's go. Number one, the entirety of the Seattle Seahawks. I'll go more into specifics about various parts of this team I was wrong about. But first off, the team in general. I thought going into the season this was a 7-9 win squad, probably a wild card exit. I did not anticipate this team to win the Super Bowl. Even when they hit the playoffs, I'm like, there's a chance they could win it, but I did not. I always pick the Bills. I'll talk about that in a bit, but holy cow, I did not expect this team to be this good. Like that defense, I thought that defense was still being built up. I thought the team still they were still rebuilding, that they were going to be almost like what the Chicago Bears actually turned out to be. Did not expect a dominant contender to win the Super Bowl. And next up, their quarterback.
Their quarterback, Sam Darnold. I did not expect Sam Darnold to be a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Is it weird that we're living in a world where Sam Darnold has a ring and Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, a lot of them don't even have not even made it to a Super Bowl? Except for Joe Burrow, but oh wow, this was something. I doubted Sam Darnold every year. Like after that Jets Panthers thing, I thought he was a pretty good back, like a top five backup in San Fran. Going to Minnesota, I thought he was going to completely face plant and go back to being a pretty good backup. And then he wins 14 wins, and then he blows it in the wild card. It's like, okay, there's the Sam Darnold I was expecting. So I was going to Seattle. I'm like, this is a worse situation. This is a worse offensive line, worse head coach, worse weapons, worse defense. Because I was so hyped in Minnesota. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm low-key spoiled half of this video, but that's beside the point. I did not expect Sam Darnold to be even better in Seattle than he was in Minnesota, lead this team to a Super Bowl. So at this point, I'm sorry, Sam Darnold. You know what? I'm predicting you to be the MVP next season. All right, next up, Devin Witherspoon. Devin Witherspoon. I have so much to say because honestly, you had an amazing rookie season. After the rookie season, I honestly thought Devin Witherspoon sucked. I thought he was probably going to be out of the league in like 2-3 years. The best years of him were behind him. I just did not have that much faith in him for whatever reason. I don't even remember. I was dumb. He's the Super Bowl MVP. Who would have anticipated? My pick was Justin Smith and Jake, but I thought he was their best offensive weapon. Holy cow! Did not expect this. I'm sorry, Devin Witherspoon. 1,000-yard rushing season next year. I'll predict it. Yeah, when I get things wrong, I happen to very much overcorrect. We'll get more into that later. I know I say that after every stint, but it's true. Now, to the coach of Seattle. Next up, Mike Macdonald. Did not anticipate him to be that good of a coach. Honestly, looking at it, what I predicted the Minnesota Vikings to be, low key is what the Seattle Seahawks turned out to be. Which begs the question, if Minnesota would have kept Sam Darnold, would Minnesota have won the Super Bowl? That's a question towards you Minnesota fans. Because look at it, right? All the hype that I put behind Kevin O'Connell, Mike Macdonald fulfilled. All what I put into J.J. McCarthy, Sam Darnold fulfilled. All that I put into Jay Jettas and that wide receiver core, Jackson Smith and Jigba filled. That defense in Minnesota that I was glazing, y'all know how much I've glazed Kevin O'Connell and Brian Flores. I glazed them so much during the offseason last year. And yeah, I should have been giving all that glaze to Seattle. Because then I probably would have made some better bets. Lost a little bit less money. Thank you, NFL, for taking my money. Yeah. Coach of the year next year. Okay. Now that I'm doing my Seattle apology tour, Kansas City, what the actual Kansas City. This is like the shortest prediction I could have made. Bet on Kansas City to make the AFC Championship game. Literally, that's been a sure thing for the last 5 years of bets. Probably more than that. Looking like, 2019? 6 years. Okay, yeah, I'm okay at math. 6 years straight. And then completely faceplant, which honestly, I should have saw it coming, honestly, because they were on a downward trajectory every single year. This was like the worst Kansas City Chiefs team to make the Super Bowl, followed by the worst Kansas City Chiefs team to make the Super Bowl. The worst 15-2 team. Holy cow, that sounds stupid now. It's saying the worst 15-2 Super Bowl champion team. How many more 15-2 Super Bowl champion teams do we have? I don't even know. But Kansas City going 6-10. Patrick Mahomes getting hurt. Has he been hurt like this before? But yeah, maybe the end of an era. But remember, Tom Brady won his fourth Super Bowl like 10 years after his third Super Bowl. So be wary of the Kansas City Chiefs in the 2030s. Next up, Daniel Jones. I was low-key thinking about putting the Indianapolis Colts on here because going into the season, the Indianapolis Colts were my predicted first overall pick. I thought Daniel Jones was going to be the exact same quarterback he was in New York. And at this point, after spending 2 years blazing Anthony Richardson, I completely given up on the kid. I was completely right to give up on Anthony Richardson. Should have never believed in him coming out of Florida. But Daniel Jones, that Colts team, we'll never forget when they went 7-1, and then once he's gone, they go 8-9. 8-9. I mean, that's a standard Colts season, just with more steps. I actually predicted an Atlanta Falcons season like this like 2 years ago. I just didn't expect it to happen to the Colts, let alone a Daniel Jones led Colts. Is Daniel Jones still good? I don't honestly know. Maybe once he's healthy, we'll get to see if he gets a second round with this team. Because I don't think they're bad enough to get a new quarterback. So yeah, Daniel Jones, you got another year on the carousel. Congrats. 7 are the Minnesota Vikings. I predicted this team to go to the Super Bowl. I thought 9 was going to be a really good quarterback, even though he barely had any experience in college. I thought Justin Jefferson, Brian Flores' defense, Kevin O'Connell's offense. I thought Kevin O'Connell was a quarterback whisperer. If he made Sam Darnold and Kirk Cousins look good, I thought he could make this rookie look good. I thought this team was going to be top 10. I thought the team going to Super Bowl. I did not expect this team to be so hard. This is like the team they were 2 years ago. Yeah. 8 is 9. That's like a reverse 6-7. I don't even know. But 9, I predicted this kid to be so good. I didn't think he was good coming out of Michigan. John Harbaugh, crazy good defense. Didn't even need to really do that much. Got drafted way earlier than everybody thought by Minnesota. Gets injured his rookie year, in this second year, coming off of the Sam Darnold 14-win season. With Kevin O'Connell doing offensive play calling, Brian Flores' defense with and then we had the offense with Jake Cheddars, AJ Hawkinson, Jordan Addison. How could this have failed? And it failed miserably. Is this guy this bad? I don't know. Maybe it was just a bad sort of rookie season. Maybe he turns around next year. Who knows? 9 is the Buffalo Bills. For like the third year in a row, I made the Bills my Super Bowl pick. I'm debating whether I make it my fourth in a row. That's how much I want to believe in this team. But this is the 1 year with no Bengals, no Ravens, no Chiefs in the playoffs, and you can't even beat the Broncos in the playoffs. What is wrong with this team? This got Sean McDermott fired. Now you have a new coach. I'm not picking them to the Super Bowl. I literally can't. With Joe Brady as their head coach, they take a step back. Is this the end of that Super Bowl window? Does Josh Allen get traded and win a Super Bowl somewhere else? Does he become like a Dan Marino figure? What does history read this as? Sam Darnold winning Super Bowl? Could Sam Darnold wind up overshadowing Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen in like 20 years from now when we're looking back at this era of the NFL? I don't know what to think. We end off at 10, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That horrid collapse. Oh my gosh. Like, I thought Todd Bowles was trash. I finally said, maybe we finally got some more Todd Bowles. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Maybe I'm just being a jerk because he has a funny name that Bowles, bowel movements. But holy cow, 10 coaches got fired this season. 10. Not one of them was Todd Bowles, nor Zach Taylor, but hey, we could have fired a third of the league. We already kind of did. We could have fired half of the league. Because Todd Bowles, how does he still have a job after that collapse? Like, you lost like 8 straight or something? Like, what was that? I thought that Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans was injured. Maybe Mike Evans was healthy, that would help you. But and also the Emeka Egbuka collapse. How did this team just fall off a cliff? Like, Emeka Egbuka was top 10 wide receiver in the season. What the fudge? In case, like and subscribe, hit the notification to know if I want to upload next. If you like this video, help us get to 400. I need the money, so please subscribe. See you in the next one.